All right. So if I can't do it, then we have to go and find a doctor. He told me something about a doctor did it more accurate. So let's go and check in the main hall if we can use somebody. It's pretty cool that he don't see my disguise. He's just focused with the cleaning machine. Okay, so let's talk to him. Look at his leg. Looks ridiculous.
Excuse me, sir.
You must be the new boy.
Yeah, I must be.
Well, stop wandering about and make yourself useful. Bunny, come here, boy. This is Benoit, my nephew. Can I trust you to look after him?
Do your own babysitting, Gramps. Who do you think you are, anyhow?
I am Felix Hagenmeyer.
And may I say what an honor it is to meet you in person, sir. You are on my medical wall of fame. Right up there with Pasteur and Leary. I look on it as a privilege, no, an honor, to look after your nephew, sir.
He is fresh out of medical school.
He's such a good actor.
It will open his eyes to see a real doctor on the job.
I'll bet.
Show him around. Let him see some real suffering.
Suffering? No.
So long, Hagenmeyer.
We take care of our patients. And this is also pretty awkward that I did introduce myself before, and now suddenly I'm a doctor. It doesn't occur anything strange for him.
Hey, Benoit!
There's no need to shout. What do you want?
Well,
forget it.
Let's go over. I think he will. Yep, he follows. Look at those fingers. Oh yeah. All right. What happened? She gave me the wink.
Could you take a look at the client in bed number 3 now? His name is Eric Sopmarsh.
What's his problem?
He's delirious. He just now came out of theater. He's recovering from major surgery.
I'll have him up and about before you can say, Lazarus, get out of your bed and walk. Hi, it's me again.
All right. I should probably give it to.
See you later.
To Benny. Hey Benny, I have something for you.
Hey Benoit.
Yes, sir?
Here, take this pressure gauge.
Thank you, sir. What do you want me to do with it?
Well, keep it safe until I think of something. Hey, Benoit.
Yes, sir?
Can you do something?
Are you ready with that pressure gauge?
Primed and ready to pump, sir. What do you want me to do with it?
Inspect
Use
this
it
gap.
on Eric Sopmarsh.
Okay.
Perfect. Now I can sneak behind. Oh, damn. Hello, mister. Inspector
I'm
Clauso.
Dr. Stobart.
Bonjour, docteur.
Bonjour.
Have you heard of a guy called Marquet?
He's in quarantine, doc, right behind this here door.
Marquet is just the man I wanted to see.
I wouldn't go in there if I was you.
Why?
He has anthrax.
What the fuck is that?
I have to visit my patient.
What for?
Routine. I have to check he's still breathing.
What if he's not?
I'll sign the certificate and register his bed as vacant.
That's a cold and distant attitude to death.
Well, I've been institutionalized to the point of godlike aloofness.
The white coat suits you.
Thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
Have you seen any suspicious characters on the ward?
Yeah, I have.
A gorilla and a weasel?
No, this was a tatty old bear.
How's the
Bear.
bear acting suspiciously?
Well, he was wearing a humbug.
Is that against the law?
No, but it's pretty weird for a bear.
Don't you think it's possible that the bear was a man in disguise?
Well, obviously, I'm not completely stupid. But who would
Stupid?
go to the bother of disguising himself as a bear? It's not as if he'd blend in with the surroundings. I checked with base to see if any bears had been reported missing from the zoo or a traveling circus. They told me to sit tight until reinforcements arrive. I guess they're right. I'd be stupid to tackle a bear single-handed.
Yeah, that's dangerous. Stay away from
Catch
bears.
you later, officer.
Au revoir, Doc. If you see that bear, kick him in the nuts.
I promise.
Rather you than me, pal.
Yes.
Marquet?
Yes, I am Marquet. I've been expecting you.
You have?
Well, what are you waiting for? Get it over with.
I just want to know what I should do with the gem.
The Lochmar gem.
Yeah, right here in my pocket.
I thought you were one of the assassins.
What, sir?
Not me. I never inhaled.
So,
No,
you
no.
were sent
Don't
in
inhale.
my place.
Yeah. You could hardly make the trip to Ireland in your condition. What should I do with the gem?
Deliver it to the Grandmaster. Quickly tell him that I have found the tripod right here in Paris.
You have it?
Not yet, but it's being taken care of. I hired a couple of stooges with a flair for petty crime.
Would that be Flap and Guido by any chance?
You know them?
We've met. What
Yeah.
about the Hashashin?
Is more likely to have followed Klausner. He'll stop at nothing to prevent the reforging of the sword.
And that's bad, is it?
As for Klausner, he is gone off to Syria on a wild goose chase.
They have geese in Syria?
He has a theory about the location of
That's enough excitement for one day, Monsieur Marquet. What are you doing here?
Talking to this patient, of course.
Monsieur Marquet is my patient. If Herr Hagenmeyer was to hear that...
Okay, I'm going. I'd learned all I could from Marquet anyhow.
Au revoir.
Ah, there you are, sir. I was just coming to look for you. I finished with your pressure gauge.
Thanks, Bunny.
What's that noise? It sounds as if someone's having a cardiac arrest.
Oh no.
It's all right. The doctor's in there with him.
That's not a good
Are
condition.
you sure he was a doctor?
Oui, monsieur. He showed me his ID. It was Dr. Braille.
There's no Dr. Braille working here.
He's an imposter! The door's locked. Help me, officer.
Oh shit. Kick him in the nuts.
Stand back, monsieur.
Yes! Oof, that sound though. Well, he's a goner. Can you turn that off, please? Thank you.
I found Jacques Marquet.
Did he talk?
Yeah, he talked. For the very last time.
He's dead.
Yeah, killed in cold blood by a bogus doctor.
That's despicable. What kind of guy would pass himself off as a doctor and take advantage of a dying man?
Yeah.
Was it Khan?
No, I don't know who he
Don't
was,
remember.
but it certainly wasn't Khan. He got away, out the window.
Such a bad influence. Stealing a doctor's robe or clothing to dress up as a doctor, that's really bad.
Have you ever heard of the Hashiashin?
No.
Marquet said that they were his biggest enemy.
His biggest enemy was the bogus doctor.
Don't remind me. That guy was evil. He had wild, staring eyes like a dead fish. I'll never trust a doctor again.
Especially those with dead fish eyes.
Do you think the assassin was responsible for killing Marquet?
I don't think so. He could have finished him off the first time. Besides, Marquet would have recognized him.
He was pumped to the gills with sedatives. He wouldn't have recognized the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse unless they'd introduced themselves.
Yeah.
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
Yeah, I think it's the same, right? Nothing new. I know that the gem has to connect with the tripod. Okay.
Have you found out any more about the Knights Templar?
Yes, I have. The guy responsible for the downfall was Philippe IV, the King of France, otherwise known as Philippe le Bel.
I've heard of him.
Well, he is known to history as Philippe the Fair, but I doubt if the Templars called him that. I'm sure André will tell you all about him.
Yeah.
I guess I'd better go back and talk to that weirdo.
Which one, Rousseau or Sergeant Mou? Oh, were you referring to André?
Yes.
I'll let you work it out.
Yeah. Don't think any naughty thoughts, Nicole. You're mine now. It's so sad. I want to see Georgie with her instead of that hippie museum guy. Life is unfair sometimes. Alright. Museum Grün. Let's destroy things. You know the usual. Tip over a totem pole and that stuff.
You have left it very late, monsieur.
Late for what?
Anything? I am closing the museum soon. You wouldn't like to get locked in. I can tell you, not in this gallery.
Why not?
It is haunted, monsieur.
You don't believe in ghosts, surely.
Oh, yes, I do. 7 years ago, a lad managed to hide in here. He made a bet with his friends, I suppose. When I found him in the morning, he was cold as ice and stiff as a board.
Well, what was the cause of death?
They said it was a brain tumor. But on his face was a look of stark, desperate terror such as I have never seen before.
Scary.
Like dead fish eyes.
Forget it.
Alright, so I need to go and hide. Let's talk to this guy first. André,
Hi, André.
I'm talking to you.
Hello, Georgie.
Have you ever heard of the Hashashin?
Why, yes, it was a radical Muslim sect whose name became synonymous with murder. It was formed in 11th century Persia, shortly before the Crusades.
At roughly the same time as the Templars.
Yes, they gave a new word to our language, Assassini, the assassins.
Oh, so that's why.
How did the assassins get their name?
From the legends surrounding the secrets of their initiation rites. A young man who sought to join the sect was given hashish until he drifted into dreams. He awoke to find himself in a fabulous garden with everything he could wish for. The freshest water, the most delicious food, the choicest hash, and the most delectable women imaginable.
Cool. Do you have the address?
I haven't finished the story. There was a price to pay for this taste of paradise.
Wouldn't you just know it?
The young man would wake the next day to find himself back in the real world. He was told that he'd been given a glimpse of the heaven reserved for holy martyrs. A heaven he would enjoy for eternity if he was willing to join the Hashashin.
How did the assassins operate?
Well, as I explained, the new recruits would be only too willing to die for the cause. They'd be instructed in the use of the dagger, poisons, and disguise. Then, the Grand Master of the sect would name an enemy of Allah.
And they'd stop at nothing to eliminate that enemy.
You got it. They were fearless and deadly.
Does the cult of the assassins still exist?
Take a look around at the world today. You tell me.
Yeah.
I think you ought to know that the tripod is going to be stolen.
The Lochman tripod? No.
It's true. I can give you a description of the thieves.
Before the supposed event has taken place?
I heard them planning the raid.
They're wasting their time. The tripod is protected by a state-of-the-art alarm system.
Well, don't say I didn't warn you.
Yep. I'm gonna steal it myself.
Why don't you loan the tripod to me for safekeeping?
Because I'd never see it again.
Well, don't you trust me?
It's not a question of trust, George. That tripod is hundreds of years old and extremely fragile.
I get your point. Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
Well, let's hide. Do 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 down down do do. It's not that very exciting though. You just have to wait till he goes over here, I think. Well, I guess that is okay. No.
Don't even think of climbing in there, monsieur. You'll be suffocated.
Ugh, don't close it.
I always wondered how it felt to be a mummy.
Yep. Please. Alright. Well, what do we have here?
The rod turned smoothly, and the window above me opened.
Oh, I know he tried to close that, right? Ah, so now I can go and hide. Simple distraction. Yes.
It is closing time, Monsieur Lobineau.
Already, there just aren't enough hours in the day.
More than enough for me. I can't wait to get home and put my feet up.
Eh bien, see you tomorrow.
Good night, monsieur.
Monsieur. Yes. Let's loot and pillage. Oh no. Well, what's going on?
Hey, Guido! Look at this!
Quit fooling around, you moron! Get your ass over here
and bring that flashlight.
Flashlight. Well, let's tip this shit out over their face.
What the? Who's there?
Let's get out of here!
Ow. What? Was that the police?
And when I woke up, I was at the police station. Luckily, I managed to persuade Rosso I was innocent.
Poor Georges.
What a mess. I bungled the whole thing.
I don't think so. You made a pretty good job of distracting those two crooks.
Yeah, but the killer got away with the tripod.
No, he didn't. He's not the only one who can dress up in costume.
You mean... it was you who stole the
Sexy.
tripod? Oh, hell, Nico. I could have been shot.
Those dogs are more likely to shoot their own feet.
I just wish you'd told me your plans. We're supposed to be in this together. And how come you dressed up like a pantomime cat?
Don't sulk, Georgie, please.
Oh,
Because
rats.
she's my girl
And
of
don't
my
call
dreams.
me Georgie.
Oh, I really thought you'd be pleased. After all, we've got the tripod. Aren't you going to try putting the gem on the tripod?
I guess so.
She can call me Georgie whenever she wants.
Nothing happened.
Yeah.
The gem fits perfectly, but what does that prove?
I know.
Maybe the tripod has to be in a certain location.
There's nothing on the manuscript to indicate where, though, is there?
Oh, by the way, I had a visit from André Lobineau.
Oh, yeah. I hope you didn't mind me giving him your address.
Not at all. It was lovely to see him again. He was over the moon when I showed him the manuscript. It's not often he gets that excited. He made a sketch of the Knight's crest to take back to the museum. I believe he's identified the family who bear that crest.
I sure hope so. Lobineau explained who the Hashashin were.
Yeah?
The cult of the assassins.
Oh, boy!
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
Boy. Alright. The light shine upon us. Yeah, well. Do you have the tripod? Of course, you got Georgie.
I have to go.
Already? You only just arrived.
Time and tide wait for no man.
Okay, I'll see you later.
No. I can stay for a cup of tea. And some cuddling. Alright. Just be a manly man, Georgie. I got a big mouth. He gets so bored when it takes hours to go to a certain location. Oh no, clowns. Anything new?
Hello again, officer.
Hello again, monsieur.
Nope.
I'll see you around.
Oui, monsieur. I'll be there.
That's perfect. I don't trust clowns anymore.
I had no...
Oh. Oops. Alright. Why is... Alright.
Hey, you with the balls.
Oui?
You with the balls?
What do you know about the Knights Templar?
Le Templier? Ah, the last Grand Master, Jacques Dumoulin, was burnt on an island in the Seine in 1314.
Wow. You're pretty well educated for a juggler.
No, monsieur. I read it on that board over there.
How did you learn to be a juggler?
Juggler? What is this juggler?
It's you. You juggle, that makes you a juggler.
No, I am a jongleur.
A jongler? What's that?
Mon Dieu! A jongleur is an artist, a master of the contragravitic aeroballetic mysteries. In centuries past, the courts of the crowned heads of Europe had the jongleurs, witty, erudite men to whom the monarchs turned in their hours of need.
Wait a minute, wait. Let me get this straight. Our enemies are at the borders, plague ravages the land, and the peasants are revolting. Thank God we've got Chuckles the Jongler to throw his balls around. I don't think so.
We got the jongleur, not the jungler.
That juggling doesn't look so difficult.
Oh, it does not, does it not? Perhaps you feel you could do better, no?
I'll give it a try.
Yeah.
Be my guest.
Just throw
I had
him to
no
space.
idea what I was doing. But this guy was obviously an idiot, so how difficult could it be?
Perfect.
A lot more difficult than I thought. That's how difficult. Still, it was my big chance to be derided by complete strangers.
Good work, Georgie.
Not so easy after all, is it?
No, I guess not. Catch you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Au revoir. Très bien. All right, let's go over here. These boots were made for walking, and that's just what they do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. All right, so let's see if we can fit the tripod somewhere. Oops. Nope. Well, let's look at this.
A statue of a knight holding a staff and a scroll.
That was not it. Nope.
Per disciplinum meum lux videbis.
She's pointing down.
A bit of a stained glass window. Wow. Hoping for a big insight while squinting through a hunk of statuary had been pretty optimistic, I guess. I didn't recognize the biblical story in it. I was a Sunday school dropout. A huge stained glass window formed a magnificent centerpiece for its neighbors. A huge...
Okay, alright. Well, there's something here somewhere.
A stone knight lay in full stone armor, blank eyes looking at the ceiling. A stone knight lay at the end of a row of 4. I wondered if this guy had died in combat.
Well, that was not it.
No. It was a simple but elegant tripod made of metal, with traces of colored enamel still visible in places.
But I mean, what the fuck? Okay, so this is not the place to go right now. Oops. Well, alright. Because there's something to do with the sun and shit.